All right. The fun has begun already. It is Flashback Friday, and we're looking back at two of our favorite former anchor reporters. But you know what? They won't be formers for much longer because we're welcoming back two former coworkers who never stopped being part of our community.
I know, you could hear us laughing, right, at the end of the commercial break because we're just like, do. So you all likely know Courtney Green and Amanda Krenz. Ladies, we're so happy to have you here right now and coming back into the fold to support us with some awesome storytelling. But let's just get people up to speed about what you've been doing over the past 17 years, 5 years.
Yeah.
So I was last on, well, I actually started, let's go way back, in 1992, so that was 31 years ago. Like, how does 31 years go by in the blink of an eye? I was last on in 2006, and then I left to go work in state government, and then I've had a ton of jobs in between there, and recently got a call, an invitation to come back as a part-time storyteller, and I just could not be more tickled. Oh my gosh, okay, so this is so funny because that was caucus night, 1996, and I was covering Pat Buchanan. And we were the C-SPAN station, so we were nationwide that night. And I just remember there was this intern at the station, and I said, I need you to come with me, and I need you to be on Powder Patrol because I can't be shiny. And that person was named Erin Moody, who is now Erin.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a big full circle.
It is
awesome.
It is so full circle, yes. And also sometime in that span, you had me to your apartment and made me box fettuccine Alfredo and pretty sure box wine.
The wine was not a box. It was a bottle. It might have been a cheap bottle, but it was a bottle.
Fancy.
Okay,
All out.
Amanda, we've known you forever too. So just give people a little bit of background about your time here and then your time at Channel 5.
Yeah, so I started in TV news in Des Moines in 2003, so 20 years ago. And I was at Channel 5, but then was here at Channel 13 from 2007, 2008. There is baby Amanda right there. So it doesn't feel like that long ago. Yeah. Time is a funny thing, isn't it? But my goodness, that was 16 years ago. And I know that because I had just had my first child who is now 16 years old. So that is how I keep track of time.
Right?
Yeah, but I had gone back to Channel 5 after my stint here. The last 5 years, I've been a mortgage lender. So I changed careers completely. Now I help people buy houses, which I actually really enjoy. And I find that some of the skills when you're as a reporter and you're trying to simplify something like complicated legislation and put it into 90 seconds in a newscast. And now I'm taking complicated mortgage loans and trying to simplify them so that people who are buying houses feel good about, I know what's going on. Yeah, so it's interesting how it seems like very different worlds, but at the same time, so many of the skills have transferred, but it's so good to be back.
I mean, Courtney can speak to that too, because like you said, you've worn a lot of different hats over the past several years, and what we do, particularly as reporters, more than anchoring really, does cross over into so many other things, the skill set.
Absolutely. You know, you have to be able to just take a lot of information, boil it down and condense it, and then just communicate it clearly and simply. And so I think that is a skill that has really served me very well, and in addition to something that I think we all appreciate, which is good writing.
Yes,
Sure.
for
And
sure.
that's what we're so glad to have you both back, telling stories, being those storytellers. But you know, there's just something about this business, right? We all know that once it's in your blood, I mean, even though we're talking about years that you were saying that it's been since we had those mic checks and whatnot, but it is, there's just something about news, meeting different people, seeing everything, that it stays with you forever, and we're glad it has.
Well, it's funny because since Courtney and I were presented with the opportunity to come back as storytelling contributors, both of our minds have just been swirling with stories I want to tell or something I heard about that I think would be a great story to tell. And we're doing it from the vantage point of people who have now been viewers for several years. And so as a consumer of the news, I feel like I know what I want to hear, I know what I need to hear, I know what helps me, what empowers me. Now I'm coming back in my mid-40s with another opportunity to do that, and I'm so excited.
I love that
You're so
you.
awesome. I can't wait to work
Oh,
with you.
I do. Well, from the heart.
When you and I were visiting a couple of weeks ago, when you were in here, we were talking about then and now, and I think we were talking about being upset about some things that had happened in the past, and Amanda said, yeah, but you know, it's all fine, and I'm different now. And it's like that older, wiser, all of those things. You can come out to this wide shot.
Wisdom,
This
right?
is live TV, y'all. The microphone fell off.
There we
We're
go.
all good. We're getting fixed. Thanks, Carson. So
Carson to
that
save the
perspective
day.
is valuable.
I agree, and you almost don't have that perspective until you get to a certain point in life, and you've got enough experience under your belt. So I'm grateful for that, and grateful for the opportunity to share that with our viewers.
So as they say, more to come, ladies.
Yeah. So stay tuned. We're also brainstorming about having these two ladies be a regular part of our 4 o'clock show and talking about the stories that they're working on. So that'll be fun.
We will see them again. All right. Amanda, Courtney, we'll be seeing you. And so will the viewers.
We'll be right back.